guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought we could do a fun monthly bookish reset type of vlog. I personally love watching monthly reset videos. I feel like they help inspire me and just pump me up for the next month and refocus like how I want the month to go. So I figured we could do one and make it kind of bookish inspired because I do need to do some book journal updates. I need to make a February recap spread and then also update what else do I need to update? There's a few things I need to update in here. February recap, and then also do my spring TBR setup. And then I might also do like a book spread for First Time Caller, just because that book was so fun. And I thought it could be maybe a fun like Valentine's Day, red, pink kind of spread. So I might do that as well. So regardless, I need to make some updates to my book journal. I also really want to keep track of my finances this year. So I need to do my monthly expense report basically and just see what all I spent my money on in February. January, it was so easy to do this because I held myself to a no spend month for the month of January. So truly I was only buying the essentials. February I did go not crazy, but I made some purchases. So we're gonna get organized there. Look at how much I spent on my credit cards and stuff. So that'll be fun. And then I also just want to do some reading, cleaning up the apartment, doing laundry, you know, just like setting myself up for success for the upcoming month of March, which I don't know about you guys, but I thought January dragged. I thought it was a never-ending month. And what do you mean when I tell you guys like it's almost March? Like February flew by. I'm accounting for it being like already a shorter month in general, but I don't know, this month flew. So we're heading into spring and I'm honestly here for it. The weather's been so nice in Dallas the past week and it's definitely been helping with the seasonal depression. I've been in a way better mood and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling pumped. I'm also being optimistic for reading as well. February, I kind of felt like I hit a plateau a little bit. I did do a decent amount of reading. It just nothing that I was like over the moon excited about. I guess I can do a little reading update now. I'm currently reading The Wedding People. I switched to the audiobook because the physical book, the writing is great. It's beautiful. If that, like, it's really, really well written. The chapters are just so long. And I know some people may be like, oh, get over that. I need short chapters. Like when I realize like a chapter is like 50 plus pages long, it just takes me out of it and I have to mentally prepare myself for it. So I pivoted to listening to the audiobook and I think that's really helping me. So I'm glad that I've done this and I'm now like a little over 50% in and I'm enjoying it. I can see why people really like this book. It's definitely an interesting take on the topics that they're talking about and like the themes in this story. I'm trying not to give too much away because I went in pretty blind. Like I knew like high level information, but I feel like going in with like little to no details about this book is the best way to go. So I'm enjoying it. I do recommend the audiobook. If you are someone who is like, I can't do long chapters, then get the audiobook and you'll appreciate it. But yeah, so basically we're just gonna have a nice little like monthly reset bookish edition. Anyways, I think I'm gonna tackle my expenses first. Also, I need to make sure all my tax documents are in order, so that's fun. Gotta love that. But anyways, I'll probably tackle monthly expenses first because low-key I want to place another order at Gap, but we're gonna see how much damage I've done and then we'll determine if I should really be placing an order, you know? haven't given a proper update and check-in on how I'm doing on my monthly reset. I finished calculating all my February expenses while I was watching Love is Blind, and you guys, I went a little ham on spending. I mean, not really. I just spent more than I anticipated. And that's not even true. I knew I spent a lot because January I did a no buy month, and I feel like in February I might have just swiped the card a little too frequently. You guys know what I mean? So my goal for March is to continue to be mindful of what I'm spending, or more mindful I should say, and not do a full no buy, but just sit and think on purchases before buying immediately. And I think that will help solve my problems, or not problems, but just help be more conscious of what I'm spending my money on. But basically what I do to calculate all of this is I pull up an Excel doc and I literally just look at my credit card, debit card, and just input everything that I spent money on. I have a few different categories. I have specific ones that I file everything under. So we have utilities, and that's basically like rent, bills, anything that's like, you know, going to be a constant reoccurring fee, that's utilities. And then additionally, I have a category that's subscriptions. So again, a monthly reoccurring subscription that I'm paying for. We have another category called personal. So this is like personal shopping, like clothes, makeup, books, anything that's like personal for me that doesn't technically fall into any of these other categories. I have a miscellaneous category. So like if I do something and it doesn't fall into any of my other categories, it kind of just gets labeled as miscellaneous. And then we also have a grocery category. So anytime I go to the grocery store, I file it under here. I have a food category, and this is different from grocery because if I'm doing DoorDash or I'm going to Starbucks or I'm going to a coffee shop, it gets put into this category because it's technically not groceries. And then I also have a pets category. So in total, I have about 7 different categories that I try to fit all of my expenses into. And then I have a bunch of different formulas that helps pull all of this information together and total it up by these specific categories. So I can see each month where I'm spending the most in these 7 specific categories. Obviously you can have more than 7. I'm glad I'm doing this to see where I'm like spending more in certain months to then for the next month prepare better and just be more mindful of it. So like this past month, I did a lot more, like I said, shopping, like for myself. So personal shopping, like clothes, stuff like that. And I just want to be more mindful of it as I go into March. So I finished all of that while watching Love is Blind. I have like a lot of feelings about this season, which I think I'm going to maybe save those thoughts for my oh my gosh, I can't speak right now, you guys. I think I'm gonna save those thoughts on Love is Blind for my February like recap, because I'm thinking of when I do my recap videos of, yes, talking about books, but then also maybe incorporating like TV, movies that I've been like obsessed with. And I feel like Love is Blind, like I do have a lot of thoughts and I want to share them with you guys, and I feel like that's the perfect spot to do them. But anyways, so I did my monthly expenses while watching Love is Blind, and then I was also doing laundry. So all of my laundry is done. And I don't know about you guys, but having like no laundry to do is such a nice feeling when you have like an empty hamper and you're like, yes, don't have to do laundry. So feeling good about that. Now, what I really want to do and focus on is updating my book journal. I think I told you guys I wanted to do my February recap spread. I need to do a spring TBR spread. And then I also think I am gonna do like a movie and TV show highlights spread. Similarly, how I was talking about it in to do it for my February recap. I think it could be fun to have also a spread for it in here. So I have like 3 spreads that I need to do. I might do another one. I was kind of thinking of doing a spread for First Time Caller, just because I feel like the vibes and aesthetic of that book was really cute, but we'll see. So I need to make all those updates in here. And then I also want to make sure that I journal for the beginning of the month. I'm trying to get better about journaling consistently. I did really well kind of towards the end of last year, and that's because Eli Ralio, I forget how to say her name, but she did like a journaling prompt challenge for the month of November where she shared prompts every day. Anyways, I'm trying to be better about journaling and being intentional with my journaling and allowing it to just be whatever I need it to be, not taking it seriously again. You know, it's a journal for me. No one else is reading this, so I can do whatever I want in this journal. So I want to journal. I do want to do some like monthly goals. I didn't do that for February, and February flew by, and then I was like, what the heck? So really want to do some journaling in here, but that is on the docket for today. I might go to Anthropologie because I have this dress I'm debating on returning or not. I'll like show you guys later and get y'all's inputs, but let's get to book journaling. This is the Anthropology dress that I was thinking of returning, and I'm just so on the fence. So it is this gorgeous chocolate brown white polka dots. It is strapless, however, this is like scrunched, and there is like some like material up here that helps it stay up. However, this is very light fabric down here. It's a summer dress, so this is like kind of top heavy, and I'm afraid it's just gonna constantly slide down. And it just looks like not, I don't know, like something about it, I'm like, something's off. However, there's this little bow detailing here, and I've realized you can untie this and technically like wrap it around your neck instead to kind of help with the dress. So I'm gonna try it on, and then you guys can let me know. Maybe I'll have returned it by then, but I'm like, really, I think this is so cute. And polka dots I feel like are gonna be very in this summer. I'm seeing them a lot, and I just feel like this dress is adorable, and it's chocolate brown, and I'm just obsessed with chocolate brown things right now. So look how adorable Miss Hazel is. Cute, isn't she adorable? Also, these are my new sheets. So this is the dress. It literally fits perfectly, goes all the way to the floor for me. I'm 5'2", so like maybe it'll be a midi length on those taller, but this is the dress. So it's strapless, and I just feel like I'm gonna constantly be pulling at it, and I just don't know if I love that. Like, I'm gonna get over it, but I feel like, okay, the more I put this on, the more I think I'm gonna keep it, because I just really think it's so cute. It also has pockets. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's light, summery. I'm thinking maybe with a tan, like it's like my tanning, a self tan, I will like it better. Also, I can wear sneakers with it, or I can wear a little heel, like a wedge or something, and I think it'll work. But here's my, okay, see, I can tell I'm already gonna have to do it. Like, I'm gonna have to keep pulling at it because it's top heavy, and the rest is really like light linen material. Like, it's super light cotton. But there's this bow detailing that kind of looks like you're supposed to like tighten the ruching here, but it literally does nothing. It's decorative bow. And so I'm gonna tie it up now and show you the difference. And I want to see what you guys think, if it looks stupid or not. Like, I can't tell if it's the strings are too thin, then it looks dumb. Okay, anyways, enough of me yapping. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, I have it tied up now, and I feel like it helps keep this dress top part up, but does it look dumb? Like, does it look not correct? I think it looks fine. I do worry that like maybe I'm putting too much tension here and eventually this might snap off, which if it does, I can just like either sew it back on or like glue it with some fabric glue or something. because I have done that with one of my J. Crew dresses. One of the snaps popped off, one of the like things popped off, and I just glued it and it's fine now. I am wondering if I did get a size too big, and maybe that's why I feel like this is, I'm constantly having to pull this up. I will say there was another review that did mention how like this is top heavy compared to the rest of the dress, and they've also experienced having to pull it up, but it's just so cute, fun. Oh, the struggles of being a girl, you guys. Okay, update. I decided I am gonna go quickly pop over to Anthropologie and return this dress. I walked around in my apartment with like it tied up on my neck, and it just kept sinking lower and lower, and I was like, this is actually gonna drive me insane. So really bummed that this dress didn't work out, but if I'm not in love with it 100%, I need to return it. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. Quickly pop over, return it, and then probably pick up lunch. And then the only thing left on my to-do list for my monthly reset is to journal. So I really want to make sure I get in some journaling time today and just start off March with a fresh start. So I'm really bummed about this dress. Just finished doing my journaling like I wanted to, and I feel really energized for March. I don't know, I'm feeling hopeful, I'm feeling energized, creatively motivated, the vibes are good, I'm feeling good, and journaling was just what I needed to just write everything down and get it out and manifest some things. I wrote some goals down that I have for the month of March that I'm hoping to achieve, and I'm feeling good. So I'm happy that I did all of this resetting to set me up for the month of March. And I realized I needed to give you guys an update on what I've been reading. So I finished reading The Wedding People. I wrapped it up on the audiobook, and I'm really happy I switched to the audiobook because the physical one, it was fine, just the chapters were really long, and because of that, I just didn't really want to pick it up. So pivoted to the audiobook, made the difference. I'm giving it a solid 4-star rating. I can see myself reading this like years from now and like gaining a different message from it, or really like appreciating it in a different lens. And so I feel like it's just going to be one of those books that holds up across time. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm happy that I read it, and it was for my workbook club. So I'm really happy that I read it and it was a solid 4 stars. And now I'm currently listening to Beg, Borrow, and Steal by Sarah Adams. So yeah, I'm listening to this on audiobook because this is my personal book club with some friends, and this is the book that was chosen. I've read the first one, I didn't read the second one, so I'm just diving into this one. They're technically all standalones in an interconnected world, and so far I'm 20% in, and I'm having no issues of like picking up the story, understanding what's going on. The characters, like, it all makes sense, and so I'm enjoying it. I know people have really loved this book, so I'm hoping I also really like it. I feel like it's the nice palette cleanser, fluffy romance book that I'm kind of craving right now. And then physically, I think I'm going to start the next book in Throne of Glass. Like, I'm ready. I just think it's time. I'm really craving a fantasy book that I can read physically and sink my teeth into. So I'll probably start a reading vlog for that one. But I basically just wanted to end this vlog now. I've done a lot to reset for the month, and I'm feeling good. And I journaled, I got my thoughts down, we manifested, I've read some decent books already, so I'm just feeling really great heading into March. And I hope all of you are having a great March so far, or just if you need to reset, do a reset now. Start manifesting. Let's go, besties. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always so you don't miss out on when I post my next video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.